Good morning, guys. Questions, stickers, throw them in the comment box. You know the drill. Good morning, guys. We'll start here in a little over a minute. Let people populate in on this fine Monday morning. Questions, stickers, throw them in the comment box, guys. What's up, Mom? What's up, Dad? What's up, YouTube? What's up, Instagram? We're about 30 seconds out, guys. You know, I used to play music. I bought royalty-free music, but Meta kept kicking me off saying I was using copyrighted music. So we get to listen to nothingness until I get started. All right, guys, let's get started. Happy Monday, the 6th of April. Hope you had a good Easter weekend. If you have questions, stickers, throw them in the comment box, guys. I'll have to have somebody sing, Noah. So let's get started. All right, let's look at the oscillators. The NYMO look, it's in the positive territory for the first time since beginning of March, so just a little over a month. Non-consequential number, though. The NYMO should be positive. Well, it's more positive. It's at 26. It's the highest it's been actually since end of the year, last year. You can see it's at 26. It looked like it was like 25, maybe 26. I don't know. Instagram, you guys can't see it. Here, I'll move it over for you. See the level? It's the highest it's been since December. I guess there's just nothing but optimism in the markets right now. What do you think? Bulls on parade. The VIX should be calmed down, but it's not. It's at 23, which is still selling. Isn't that odd? I'm going to have to see that correlative value between... Yeah, I'm going to have to look into that. That's a little odd. So, the synthetic option is selling. What catalyst do we have today? Let's go check. Guys, my internet didn't work until 20 minutes ago. I fought with it and fought with it and fought with it. So, you have to bear with me. Today, ISM services at 10. That's it. All right. But really, this is the most important thing. This is what the whole market's holding its breath for. Right here. Right here. The deadline. We're in negotiations. We're going to bomb the shit out of them. We're in negotiations. We're going to bomb the shit out of them. But I digress. We'll trade what we see. Let's see here. ES. Guys, we are long bias. All the indices are long bias. It's absolutely incredible to me that after Trump's speech, if you look at... did you guys watch my weekend update? I put it out on YouTube I film it on Saturday. It usually hits Saturday night or Sunday, U.S. time. And I talk about a ton of stocks. So you guys constantly ask me about the same tickers. I'm usually covering them. But I'm absolutely stunned. Not surprised, though. I mean, it's still stunning. But you can see, look at this. The Trump drop and then gave it all back. Like, oh, let me move that. I keep forgetting Instagram is. Let me move you over there, Instagram. Guys, if you want the full screen, go over to YouTube, @StudentAlpha. Look at that. Boom, bounce, and give it all back. This was the Trump speech. Bounce, give it all back. Just constant. I mean, you look at the history of the markets are just crazy in its rebounds. However, let's talk about day trades. long bias. Next read is right up here. It did give us a fakey fake. That was a fake out on a primary read right there. All the indices did it, actually. I watched it happen. I didn't take any of the trades. Look for VWAP support and a run back up. We're long bias above that. You got to check at the top of the hour. If you have specific tickers, you can put them in there and let me know. We'll look at RTY, long bias. Next read long is 25.42. Probably going to see a VWAP test, perhaps a bias flip. A lot of market makers think it's going to be a sell-off today. My question is, if today's open is going to be a sell-off, why was last night's futures open a buy? Right? Got to trade we see, be very agile, and it's fine to sit on the sidelines too, guys. So let's look at NQ, same thing. Fake out, next buy level is here. If we get it, we got declining momentum. You can see that drop. Did you guys see my post? Is Pat Bradley on? Phenomenal. He's received his third straight payout using the matrix system. He's about to take his fourth. These are payouts from funded companies. And then he took another small account he had using the exact same system, went from $300 to $3,000. It's awesome. The success stories we're seeing from the matrix system. If you don't have it on your charts, put it on there, guys. It's phenomenal. So what's really important here, guys, is we want to make sure we go check the hourly on all these. Look at this. So unless we collapse into this box, the hourly is going to stay long. See that? So that's an estimation of when the hourly flips. So if we drop into the 24,000 box, which has just been for the last two, this will be the third trading day, holding this support. It's been pretty strong. But I will contend, listen, on all these indices, because we're talking about indices, that we will not see all-time highs, particularly the all-time high anchored VWAP, until the war is over. Now, I don't have it on this chart, but the all-time high anchored VWAP at NQ exists in 25,000. So if for some reason we run up there, that will be an epic short as long as the war is going. On all of them, actually. Go back and watch my weekend report. I talk about it. For a lot of things, it's IPO anchored VWAP to all-time high anchored VWAP. You can confluence that with volume at price and a number of things that I didn't have on a chart. But as I told you, when I do my analysis, I do much more than I make it skinny so that the charts are clean. And like beautifully, I have this nice motor down here. It talks about momentum, right? So this calculates about 6 things, keeping my charts clean. Let's look at, and I'll get to your questions in just a second, guys. Keep throwing them up there. Let me make sure I'm keeping up with Instagram. Got both you guys working today. That's pretty cool. Same thing. Next read long is right up here at 20 or 46. We'll call it 670. You're going to get a VWAP test here. But we're at bias. Check the hourly, guys. So we're at 9 o'clock. If it falls through, you want to check it every hour. We could have non-confirmed bias flip on some of these short trades, making it tough. But look, overall, I mean, look, these are all kind of range bound. Makes it very tough. All right. So we'll keep an eye on that one. Benefit of being in my war room. We'll guide you through it. Last week was kind of crappy. I had a number of traders have good weeks. That's awesome. I personally didn't have a good week, but that happens. The boss sometimes doesn't have but I went 13 straight weeks winning. So, oh my gosh, you had a bad week. You're a terrible trader. Well, I had 13 good weeks, so I mean that's just how it goes. Look at that VWAP test, guys. Look at that. All right, gold looks like it wants to drop. All right, maybe fall out of the box. Some of my traders took this trade down here in XAU where it fell out of the box. But we're right at bias, so your next short level, I would wait for VWAP to fail. I mean, you could take it at the key level, which has already occurred. Trading in this box can be kind of tough, guys. But so we won't take any longs in the box. The hourly's bullish. You see that on the hourly trend status, but we're going to be testing it. All right, so we'll keep an eye on that. Silver, not even going to look at it. Oil, watch my video. Sell one on WTI, the underlier. Sell 121, buy 100, and then you do the correlated price. How do you do the correlated price? Look, guys. So the correlated price is right here. Ooh, shit. Look at that. They're running almost $9 difference. So watch. So that means that this right here, look, this is what this means, guys. You see that correlated price? That right there is WTI 100. That's what that support was. This is WTI 100. Yep. So if you think oil is going to run, I mean, I've seen projections oil is going to hit like $150 to $200. If that happens, you're going to see a global recession. Global recession. All because there's bad guys in Iran. All right. Let's get to your questions, guys. Let's see what you got. What do you got for me this morning? Are you awake and spunky? Let's see. What do you got, YouTube? All right. Well, a lot of people on YouTube. Welcome, guys. If you guys have any questions, throw them in the box. I'll come back to you. Let me see Instagram. What you guys got? Let me scroll back. Is gold more likely to go bullish or bearish, New York? I don't know. It's sitting in that box, right? So let's look at the actual underlier. Let's see where XAU is. Let's look. Well, right now, I think it's likely to channel. You can see. Oh, you see that, guys? Yeah, right there. So let me check something. I just noticed something on the technicals that you might not have seen. Let me look. No, okay. It's because it can't back measure far enough. All right. Yeah, so futures is sitting in the box because we trade futures, making it kind of tough. Right now, it has long bias. How do I know it has long bias? Look, we're on this is the hourly chart. The 9, the yellow line, is above the blue, the 20. So we're long bias. So right now, we're in a mild uptrend here. So to answer your question, mildly bullish. But last week, one of the things made everything difficult. 3 of the 4 days, everything moved against bias. We have a bias projection of long or short. We look for trades that way. In 3 days last week, it moved against us. So in other words, we were looking for shorts, but it just ran all day. Or we looked for longs, and it just dropped all day. So that could happen in gold here. What else do you guys have? Instagram. Marcus. Trump talks at 1 p.m. today. So he does have this tomorrow at 8 p.m. I know you can't see that on Instagram. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the deadline. But he talks today. Can somebody just have that guy stop talking? Is that too much to ask? I just want to fucking trade. Can somebody shut him up? I know. All right, but thanks for that heads up. So there you go, guys. You got to know your catalyst. That's a known catalyst. His tweets are not a known catalyst, but that is a known catalyst. Other tickers. Let's look. What else you got? Instagram. Yeah, so how would the market deal with Friday range? So that's a good point. Like Friday was only I did it on my weekend update, like only the 6th or 8th time since in 27 years that non-farm payroll dropped happened on Good Friday, and a lot of the market makers weren't able to move their positions in response to that. So we may see a relatively crazy first few minutes of the market as you get settlement, right? So, in general, in my war room, we don't like trading that first 1 to 5 minute candle because it is settlement from orders that are being placed at market. So, let's see. What's up, Dave? All right, Netflix request. Let's look at Netflix. Yeah, guys, you want to look to like Mag 7s and big companies right now. Well, let me spell it right. For discounts. Now, Warren Buffett and Ray Dalio says larger discounts are coming in. But when you're able to buy, especially multi-year discounts, look at that gap. Gapped up on something. So you have to be aware of gaps. See this gap between real bodies? I'm not counting the wicks. That forms support and resistance. So let's turn that green. All right, there we go. So that's the that green candle's the green line is the low from the 2022 recession. It's hitting a 200-day moving average. This would be a good thing to Fibonacci. So if you like it and want to buy it, look for a 50% retracement. Ooh. Look, 50% and the all-time high anchor VWAP, same spot. It's probably going to head up to 103 to 104 before it finds resistance. Currently at 98. So if you want to trade that for a short period of time, but you want to watch that level, there you go. ETF soil. It's getting crushed. Oh, daily short. Wisdom tree. So this one, it's a 1 times daily short wisdom tree. Interesting. So not direction, man. So you can see shorts are getting crushed here, Dave. I mean, if our deadline gets hit and everything's good and we have a ceasefire, this thing's going to rebound back up. Remember, guys, this is a shorts and inverse, right? So for it to, the oil has to drop for this to rise. I don't know. Dave, if you think that this agreement's going to be had, that might be a play. You can do it with a tight risk. All right, what else you guys got? Would gold run long term? Yeah, I mean, every fundamentalist believes gold and silver is going to run long term. The reason why gold is down is oil is up and the 10 years up, right? Not necessarily due to war fears. It's pressing it. Yeah, all the indices gave a fake out, so you can see like a ricochet here. Look, right there. See how? I don't know if you can see it. Let me zoom in. See how that? I guess that was a near cross recross. It's like a real fast movement, but depending on when you entered. Yeah, you might not have got enough points, but you see that ricochet right there? That's a tough ass read right there. It's tough. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for joining. I'll be back here tomorrow at 9 a.m. If you have questions I didn't get to, if you think of some later, go to my link in my bio, free Discord. You can tag me there. I always answer all my questions. And then I'm going to head over to my VIP section and trade with my traders right now. You can do a 7-day free trial. You could start today, trade all week. Give it a shot. I mean, free's not too expensive, is it? Otherwise, set your alarm. Show back up tomorrow at 9 a.m. Have a good rest of your day, guys.